Hey everyone! So I am steeping up a butterscotch chai tea latte from our butterscotch chai black tea, and I wanted to show you what I am up to and how I'm doing it. So the ticket to making a great tea latte is, of course, having a milk frother. You want to have that nice frothy milk to add into your tea. So we do have latte blends. This is the page in our catalog with the lattes. There is a couple of unsweetened lattes and a couple of sweet lattes. We've got a golden vanilla and London fog in the unsweetened line. And then for sweet, we have a Canadian maple, a chai, a London mist, and a strawberry pink latte. But what you need to know is that you can actually make a latte from absolutely any tea in the catalog. And so, I mean, that's just endless possibilities. I love using the black teas, the pu'er teas, and the rooibos teas because I find that they have the nice strong flavors that just work beautifully for a latte. The rooibos teas especially are wonderful for an after dinner latte because they have no caffeine in them and they are a little bit naturally sweet. We call them our dessert teas. So you've got like an amaretto, a mint chocolate chip, there's a cinnamon bun, there's a caramel. The caramel is one of my favorites. I like to combine it with a little salted caramel Baileys, drizzle a little caramel sauce on top. But today we're using, oh, and the tea is done. We're using the butterscotch chai black tea. So I just took a couple scoops of my tea, added it to a steeping sack, and I've been steeping that for 2 minutes, which is how long we steep our black teas. So the tea is ready. Now, I always sweeten my lattes because I mean, if you ever go out to a cafe and you order a latte, whether it's a London fog or a chai or whatever, they're going to be very sweet. They add a lot of syrup to those lattes. So the joy of making them at home is that you get to decide how sweet you want them. But if you didn't add any sweetener, generally speaking, it's probably not gonna quite taste right, depending on what tea you're using. Now what I have here is one of our natural fruit syrups. So we do have a line of fruit syrups that we can make our own syrup sweeteners. So I've actually made this one up, which is the vanilla bean. So it's a nice vanilla bean syrup. It's date based, so it has less calories and less sugar than your typical syrups would. You can use honey though, you can use whatever your preferred sweetener is, but I'm just gonna use a little shot of this to sweeten it up. And this butterscotch chai black tea smells so good, so we'll just give that a little mix. Okay, and then next, what I added into my frother was about 3/4 of a cup of skim milk that I had warmed up, and I took a shot of rum chata and added it right in with my milk. And then I can feel it's already thick because I had frothed it up a little bit previously, but we're just gonna refroth that a little bit and then pour it on top. So really there's endless possibilities when it comes to this. You know, we've got lots of caramel and chocolate flavored teas. You can look through the catalog, and actually our tea collections, they're a great way to get like a bunch of different flavors of teas. If you want to get a bunch that would make great lattes and then get the milk frother, you would be set up to make some delicious lattes at home. Okay, so now normally my secret is that I would let that sit again, you know, for another 30 seconds or so, and then it'll get a really, really thick layer of foam right on the top. So, but you know what? We're a little anxious here, so we're just gonna pour that on top of our butterscotch chai tea. It's a lovely foam. And then to fancy it up, we'll just mix that in a little bit. To fancy it up, we also have these taste toppers. So you can put a little sprinkle on top. These are also made from natural fruits, which is pretty cool. We have a salted caramel and we have a chocolate burst. So I think we're gonna go with the caramel. I think that'll be nice with the butterscotch chai tea. There we go. And doesn't that look lovely? So let's take a sip. Mix it up so I don't get just froth in my first sip. That is better than dessert. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions at all about making tea lattes, just let me know. I also have a lot of recipes. So if you buy some teas or some latte mixes with the intention of making lattes and you kind of want some recipes to follow, just reach out. I've got lots. All right, thanks for watching, guys.